Buckeye Nation, what's poppin'? Crazy Dog coming at you on the Buckeye Crazy YouTube channel with my Ohio State Buckeyes, Minnesota Golden Gophers Week 12 game recap as the Buckeyes went out there on senior day and did exactly what they needed to do as they absolutely dominated the Minnesota Golden Gophers from opening kickoff until the final buzzer as they win by a final score of 37-3. Honestly, I thought it'd be a little bit tougher, but yeah, is Minnesota really that bad? I don't know. But yeah, we absolutely handled our business today. I know a lot of Buckeye fans were probably worried that the Gophers would catch us looking forward to next week, right? It happens every once in a while, you come into this game a week before the big rivalry game against a team up north, maybe get caught napping, get caught looking ahead. No, not this week. The Buckeyes pretty much dominated, like I said, from opening kickoff. I mean, they were up 13-0 at halftime, and then in the third quarter they scored 17 points. They scored some points off of turnovers. They literally scored on the first play of the second half. And then Minnesota gets the ball back. We force a strip sack. We score off of that. And then we also got an interception. And then I believe we got a field goal off of that. And then we forced a punt. And then we got a touchdown off of that. So that's pretty much how our third quarter went. And then just for good measure, we scored another touchdown in the fourth quarter. And that was it. So overall, Kyle McCord, aka Honda McCord, as I like to call him, because honestly, he's mid, right? He went 20 of 30, 212 yards, 2 touchdowns. Honestly, not too bad. Of course, both touchdowns were in the red zone, so not much there. Lincoln Keenholz even got some reps out there, as usual. No Devin Brown. I believe he hurt his ankle during warmups a couple weeks ago. I think it was either 2 weeks ago or last week. I don't know. But he hurt his ankle, so we haven't seen him since. And that's given Lincoln Keenholz a chance to show what he's got. And he went 2 for 2 for 7 yards. Awesome. Again, in blowouts, when the backup quarterback is out there, Ryan Day never has the backup doing too much. It's usually just run the ball until the clock hits 0 and then get the heck out of there and get ready for next week. Now on the ground, Travion Henderson went off again. I believe that's what now, 7 straight games with a touchdown for Trey. 15 carries, 146 yards, and not one touchdown, but 2. Yeah, he's still that dude. And it's pretty clear that a healthy Travion Henderson is one hell of a weapon for the Buckeyes. Dallin Hayden even got some reps too. How about that, huh? Dallin Hayden played. I was wondering what happened to him. Although I'm pretty sure he's getting redshirted, so that explains it. But he had 8 carries, 34 yards. Chip Trainum, 4 for 25. Evan Pryor even got in the game, as usual, late in the game. 6 carries, 15 yards. And then Kyle McCord had 2 for -5. Whatever. Through the air, Emeka Egbuka had a pretty good game. 5 receptions, 83 yards. It's a shame he couldn't get in the end zone, though. Marvin Harrison Jr. scored again. Water is wet. 3 receptions, 30 yards, and a touchdown. Kate Stover, 4 receptions, 26 yards, and a touchdown. Trey Henderson had 2 for 26. Xavier Johnson, 2 for 22. Julian Fleming, 2 for 10. Patrick Gurd even had a catch. Carnell Tate had a catch for 6 yards. Joe Royer, 1 for 5. Ooh, Evan Pryor had 1 for 2. Man, all these guys getting catches. Wow. Love to see it. Can tell it's freaking senior day, right? A lot of these guys getting reps that you haven't really seen that much of, if ever. Like Joe Royer. Where did he come from? Patrick Gurd. Where do they find these guys? Freaking walk-ons, bro. Love it. And then defensively, we had 2 sacks, one from Jack Sawyer, about time, and then Caden Curry and Kenyatta Jackson Jr. each had half a sack. So good stuff. And then Jordan Hancock got an interception. And then They're celebrating in the end zone, and the ref decided to be a buzzkill doomer and freaking throw a flag. Unnecessary roughness on like 7 players. It's like, I'm serious right now, bro. It's the final home game of the season. Really? That ref would not last in the NFL. Oh my gosh. But overall, this was a fun game. No stress at all. Buckeyes had total control from the beginning. You love to see it. And now we get ready for next week for the game in Ann Arbor against Team Up North. And it's wartime, baby. We standing on that business, man. We looking for revenge. We're gonna go into Ann Arbor and beat their ass. Because honestly, watching them the last couple weeks, and of course they're not gonna have Harbaugh on the sideline. So they're gonna have the crybaby Shamar Moore or whatever the heck his name is, that coach. Gonna really make him cry, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, I think the Buckeyes are gonna be ready for next week. Mm-hmm. I'm just happy we got out of this game healthy. That would have been a bummer if we would have lost a big name player to injury a week before the big rivalry, right? But anyways, looking at the post-game observations, number one, Travion Henderson is still that dude. He's been that dude, and he will forever be that dude. Number two, this defense is elite. They're like very elite, big time. Like the difference from last year to this year is pretty big. But the difference from like the Kerry Combs pathetic ass defense that we saw a couple years ago to this, oh my god. Imagine Justin Fields and CJ Stroud with this defense. He would have scored a couple, they would have got a couple natties. Yeah. We would have a couple more natties to our name if those two had this defense. Right? No, they had to suffer through Gary Combs. Uh, Still can't believe we did that, bro, with Kerry Combs. Like the first time around, it was good. But then we brought him back to be our DC after Halfley left. That was the worst decision we could have made. I'm glad they made it right though when they brought in Jim Knowles because that dude is amazing. And then number three, you already know, it's on to the Team Up North, man. Rivalry week. Winner goes to the Big Ten title game. Let's freaking get it. Now on to my game MVP, and believe it or not, it's not it's not Marvin Harrison. I just spoiled it. It's Travion Henderson. And like I said, a healthy Travion Henderson is one hell of a weapon, and I cannot wait to see what this dude can do in the game. Right? As long as we play a serious brand of football, we're not out here duping around, derping, trolling around, we should have a good chance to win the game next week. And I hope Travion has a significant role in that. So, can't wait for next week. But that's all I got for this video, guys. As always, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. And yeah, this is going to be a fun week on social media. I can already tell you guys. So, with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog coming at you on the Buck and Crazy YouTube channel. Let's go, Bucks. OH. I'm out. It's time for the game. Beat the Team Up North. Screw those losers. Right? Screw those freaking losers from that state up north. Right? Cheaters. Yeah, they're cheaters. Cheaters. They cheat. Losers. Only losers cheat. They're cheating losers. Bye-bye. Cheaters.